Nan. She got away with it. I don't know what she's up to now. She must be stopped.
Thank you. Leave the rest to me.
Playing games yet again. I failed in my duties. If only I had noticed earlier.
It's no one's fault, Liu Hua.
Your injuries!
This is nothing.
Don't act tough! This Nanyin, she really is a monster.
She's gotten stronger. Is this the effect of the Krista Max? Or did she deliberately hide her true strength before?
Or possibly both. Master Yu needs to know what happened here. Let's go back to Ignisville Mansion to talk things over.
Yes, let's get out of here.
Yan Miao has sent the dark form to Zhengong, and Tempest is deciphering the information contained within. Rarely have we had such direct contact with the Blackstone civilization.
The result of the deciphering may explain the actual use of the Hindek account. We currently believe that the ruin is some type of... It is closely protected by Black Jade guards, and anyone who misuses its mechanisms will be attacked by the guards. The Elders were trapped in the ruin at that time.
After seeing it with my own eyes, I believe that is the case. It was a last resort, and it was also a sacrifice. So, Nanyin became what she is now.
The principles behind that device are not yet clear.
I see. Before returning to the Forbidden County, we had many misunderstandings betraying Domain 9. That was not her original intention. Thank you for bringing back the truth behind the Hendeka County calamity. We will never forget the efforts and sacrifices of the past. Only by completely eradicating the darkness pestilence can we give some comfort to the Elders. But, as for the Nanyin now, how much of her is... We still need to be wary of her. Nanyin has already taken 3 Christamaxes, so her next target is already obvious. Aquaville must respond early. In addition, the Dark Form may give us important clues, whether we can change the direction of the future.
Bleep bleep! Executor, I heard you are back from the Forbidden Hendeka County. Could you meet me at the Infinite Sundial?
Of course, we are on our way.
Oh, no need to introduce yourself. I know who you are. Well-trained and disciplined. You are constantly scanning and analyzing your surroundings. Even though you're already a part of Domain 9, your unique temperament still stands out. And this must be your inseparable companion, Miss Shirley. Pleased to finally meet you in person, Executor. I'm Yanuo.
Very rare for Yanunu to make such a serious comment. Executor and Shirley, does this ring a bell? The new encounter I've previously introduced is finally here!
It's Miss Yanua, who taught you how to survive in the wilderness unprepared.
That's right. But the scenario of being in the middle of nowhere is only an example. How to respond to a fleet of an unknown civilization is also worthy of in-depth discussion.
How to communicate and live harmoniously with many elves on their land is also a topic.
First, determine whether the civilization is present. Then, evaluate the level of danger in each specific situation. Excuse me. I digress. Glad to meet you, and thank you for looking after Breely. I look forward to working with you both. While you were on the mission in the Forbidden Hendeka County, I got myself acquainted with the basics of Domain 9. Give me a shout if you need a hand in the future.
Good to have you here, Miss Yanuo.
I'm feeling even more at ease now that Yanunu is here. This team can easily tackle most. This is not all. Another friend has been waiting.
Another friend?
We had some trouble activating the Omnium reactor earlier. Teacher told me the headquarters would send someone to assist us. If we can all work together to locate the...
We're having trouble again?
Well, we've had quite a few
And challenging situations like this require...
Well said. So, our next let's roll!
This must be...
23 minutes and 47 seconds. Bleep! I have waited for 23 minutes and 47 seconds, literally. I suppose I'll explain it. The sooner you get used to my work style, the more efficient our cooperation will be. Well, I've done some homework about my co-workers in Domain 9. Brevi, Yanuo, Shirley, and the Executor. Based on the evaluation of your previous missions, I estimated the time it would take for you to arrive once you received the news that I—
Huh? So the headquarters also has access to my transcript? I sure hope it—
Taking into consideration what is needed to travel to Domain 9, it's easy to figure out the right time for departure. That is, without wasting a second, the best time to achieve the greatest efficiency. Unfortunately, however, you came late. So do not let my precious— Well, I should have expected this, considering you are from District 9. After all, there is no place for people with no sense of time in the algorithm arc at the headquarters.
Sorry about the wait, Your Highness from the headquarters. Our apologies. We are truly sorry.
Call me Plotty. Cut all the useless formalities.
Lolo is very approachable. We like that.
Looking forward to working with you.
Then, without further ado, Your Highness,
Hi, welcome back. A comprehensive inspection of the Infinite Sundial has just been completed, but we are unable to identify any problem.
No result. What exactly is hindering the steady supply of field energy in large amounts?
The steady supply of field energy and—
Previously, the Infinite Sundial was operating in a low energy although it managed to provide enough energy for timestamps across the domain, it was insufficient to— With the upgrade complete and the energy crisis resolved, the Infinite—
However, we experience significant fluctuations in the field energy supply whenever we attempt to operate the system at full. In other words, the Infinite Sundial would automatic—
It sounds like an automatic—
I suspect some part of the Infinite Sundial is malfunctioning.
Unfortunately, we were unable to locate the problem. If we can't figure this out soon—
Since the automatic diagnostics returned with no results, we'll have to resort to manual—
How exactly are we doing?
Thank you, but I only have some rough ideas. We'll need permission from Master Yu to access tempos to and it all depends on what we find. Things rarely turned out as planned anyway.
So you need permission to act this way. Master Yu has anticipated such a request. You may visit Zhengong at any time.
What we know for sure now is that Madame Ling Han and Dr. Rubilia's hypothesis is largely consistent with the information recorded in the Dark Forms. It's beyond doubt that the forbidden Hendeka County was once a testing ground of the Blackstone civilization. All facilities there were set up to support one project, the incubation capsule that Nan Yin once touched. The dark form inside the incubation capsule keeps the data of the two most recent experiments, conducted respectively on Nan Yin and the Executor. But all records before that are severely damaged beyond restoration. These experiments were designed to transform living beings into dark wretches, or something similar. However, what exactly they were trying to... Another thing we are certain about is that Nan Yin left the incubation capsule as a partially developed hatchling.
Is that so?
And it requires massive energy for a hatchling to mature.
The incubation capsule can produce a steady stream of hatchlings, but the energy needed to fully mature is limited. Survival of the fittest is the law of nature. Only the strongest are... Is this how the... Our best guesses, based on what we currently know, are still far from good. We desperately need more information.
Other content is still being processed. Due to the huge amount of calculation involved, I'm unable to give you an estimated...
Got it.
Then, I shall not disturb the visits of our distinguished guests.
Welcome, Miss Plotty from Hycross. I have been informed the reason of your visit. This is our first attempt to upgrade the Infinite Sundial in all these years. The unexpected situations you have encountered are all within reason. Jun Gong will spare no effort to assist you. Please feel free to name your needs.
My guess is... But we need access to Tempos to examine if we can locate the problem. We can focus our effort...
We need the key to access Tempo's internal system.
That's not a problem. Yoon will walk you to Tempos' control room.
Understood.
Beep beep! I'm ready to give a report on the current investigation progress. According to Tempos' automatic diagnostic results, there's no problems with the Infinite Sundial's hardware. Although we will need more time to perform a manual inspection, it's essentially just to confirm an answer that's already quite... I personally would focus our attention on the Omnium reactor. The abnormal situation.
After extensive inspections, I, the authorizer on duty, can assure you that there was no error to speak of during Gesthos' author. Acknowledging and correcting mistakes early and redirecting your efforts is a good way to improve work.
If I may ask, what's the authorize-
With clearance level 5, the administrator of Gesthos' network system when you attempted to activate this Omnium reactor, I was the one in the algorithm. Therefore, I deserve to be respected as much as Archon Elric. From now on, I'll be in charge of this operation. All objections are overruled. And my order is to keep your attention on factors within Domain 9.
But our work so far has eliminated all possible causes in Domain 9. Huh. Are you suggesting a miracle with a negative count of—
Am I seriously hearing this? If you insist on sticking to your ways, I shall make an exception and let you sink deeper and deeper down this hole. As far as I know, people from District 9 never learn from their mistakes. Let alone a half-baked underachiever like you, who has absolutely nothing to show other than several papers. Haven't your colleagues ever questioned your professional competence?
Dear Madam Plotty, I'm afraid you don't know Breely that well. It's a bit harsh to jump to such a background information in a brief chat.
Let me make it clear. This is what I think about all of you from District 9. A nondescript bunch. Don't like it? Then prove to me you are worthy. But whatever you do, nothing can erase the shameful history of District 9 being captured by the heirs of Ida and losing a vast amount of confidential information. That included some of my hard work. Want to hear how your esteemed Archon Elric—
Huh?
Archon Elric is actually your equal in rank. In fact,
The heirs of Ida managed to invade because incompetent executors like you completely failed in their duties. So dutifully fulfill your obligations, Brevi's bodyguard, henchwoman, or whatever you are. Just do your job.
better watch out, Your Highness. I bite like a rabid raccoon.
Yanunu and Plolo are having a nice conversation. Glad to see their friendship blossom.
Excuse me. Master Yu is waiting for us.
Right.
Alright. Since Plolo has given her word, let's try to advance the investigation from different directions. I may need your help, Yanunu. Thank you in advance.
All the abyss currents across the domain have been closed before serious damage can be caused by the darkness. The alert level in the Aquaville ruin is at its highest. No trace of Nanyin so far. The development of the third-generation timestamp system is—
I understand. Executor and I want to learn more about Nanyin's seizure of the Crystamax of Ignisville.
Sure. At that time, Nanyin seemed to be protected by a special group of darkness when drawing energy from the Crystamax. Shrouded in a strange aura, they were much harder to deal with than the average darkness. We'd never seen anything like that before, but we needed to eliminate them before we could approach Nanyin.
Exactly. This bunch was completely different from all the darkness before. They were not like the dark wretches Nanyin once manipulated.
This is likely a new power Nanyin has Some Ignisville domain guards recently reported a similar sighting of the darkness, with unprecedented— This could mean that Nanyin may still— We must prepare ourselves in response to the recent encounters with the abnormal darkness entities. I hope you can travel to Ignisville with Ming—
I understand. Executor?
law is also there. Let's help them.
Ouch! It's a huge embarrassment in front of Lord Mingjing.
Move your hand! Let me see your wound!
No big deal. I just got nicked by the darkness in my... Besides, Lord Mingjing and the Executor came to our aid.
Don't be childish! Show me your knot! Your wound is not going away! Move your hand!
Just a small cut. Don't make a scene.
Your wounds!
You're lucky I had some first aid training.
Thank you, Miss Shirley. All good.
You can play tough all you want.
I'm totally fine. I promise. My invincible sister.
Stop the nonsense. Did the darkness hit you in the head?
Ouch! It hurts!
You asked for it.
You guys are so close.
Lord Mingjing, you must be here for the abnormal dark.
The Miss Nanyan cost. This type of darkness was pretty hard to deal with.
I know. We've never encountered anything like this before. The domain guards in Aquaville need to ready themselves.
We should be the ones thanking you. We need to report this to Lady
How's Miss Lan doing?
The doctors advised her to rest more, but I'll make sure to pass on your greetings after-
All right, we won't...
Same old?
Race? What about your injury?
Oh, come on, sis. Are you actually worried about being outrun by someone who's injured?
Wrong, Jin? Don't let me catch you!
They seem to have a bit of a banter together all the time. Strong family ties. Rongjin is definitely the more mature one between the two, but he acts like a little boy in front.
Or maybe it's precisely in front of his sister that he can be a bit more playful.
Uh-huh.
I get him. So the only difference is, I actually love to mess with my brother. For instance, I used to pour lots of lemon juice into the orange soda before offering it to him as a reward for his hard work.
Yikes. Just think...
Well, he was very looking back, however. My brother took really good care of me.
But you are all grown up now, Shirley. You're now a capable young lady who can hold the...
But...
I'm sure he's very proud of you.
Bleep bleep. You two have a moment?
We were just finishing up. What's the matter?
Plolo and I have made some progress on the investigation. Please meet us at the Infinite...
Sure. We'll...
All right. We shall part ways here. I'll...
The preliminary screening has been complete. An unknown source of interference in Domain 9 is the cause of all this trouble. It previously interrupted the communication between Gestos and the reactor, which has resulted in the current abnormal situation we are facing at the Infinite Sundial. Could it be Tempos, or the timestamp?
Miss Plotty.
Just kidding. Now, let's proceed with—
Tempos is at your...
I have re-examined the upgraded Infinite Sundial's preset system. However, during construction, the system was modified to better— Another possibility here is that the upgraded Infinite Sundial is poorly compatible with the Astral Monument. The Anunu has left for Tianzhong Pavilion.
Is there anything we can help?
Our third hypothesis is that there is some limiting factor within the sundial. So, do you mind— The data from one sundial square would suffice.
Any sundial square will—
Yes. Please use— and...
The Ignisville Sundial Square is not—
Okay, let's—
It's been a while. How's everything?
Everything's fine, but we need to borrow Miss Yulan for a minute.
Miss Brevi is trying to find out the cause of the Infinite Sundial's energy supply failure. There might be some inherent limiting factors. So
I see. I believe Miss Brevi is hoping to analyze and compare the difference in Sundial Square's operation. As the field energy reserve continued to decline, the operation mode of the sundial—
That's very thoughtful of you.
Don't mention it. The volume of data is greater than I expected.
Don't worry about—
I heard you've found the cause of Nanyin's transformation. As the former Lady Baihu, she rendered meritorious service. She might have her own reasons, but I just don't know what to think of her.
What did Master Yu say?
Nothing. I guess she wants me to have my own opinion. I still can't see through this.
Don't lose heart. We don't live in a—
I think it's only a matter of time before you find the answer, Miss Yulan.
We're very close to the day when—
Well, thank you. Like my training, everything will work out. Just my practice was held back by a bottleneck for a really long time. Huh? Does that mean... Master Yu once called it a strong... Ah! The data transmission...
Thank you. We won't waste more of it.
You are very welcome.
What do I do? What do I do? Who would have thought the issue really wasn't in Domain 9? What do I do now? I was so certain. Papa, answer me. Did I make a huge fool of myself? This is so embarrassing.
Actually, I also wondered if it could be Tempos. But the communication structure of Tempos is different from that of Gestos. There shouldn't be any conflict between them. In fact, nothing in Domain 9 has what it takes to interfere with Gestos.
When did you guys get here?
Who were you talking to earlier? Was it Paulo?
Who were you talking to earlier? Papa? I've already come to a rough conclusion. I'll go and confirm with Master Yu right away.
Was that... I don't remember anything.
Paulo is going to share her conclusion with Master Yu.
Oh, then we...
Sorry, Master Yu. The current situation at the Infinite Sundial is slightly beyond my expectations. In order to lift the current field energy supply limit, I've made some adjustments to Tempos' system. Hopefully it'll be enough to meet Domain 9's power demand for now. However, this is only a temporary measure, not enough to support the development of the third-generation timestamp tech. I need to look into something back at the headquarters. The real cause of the problem might lie there. I promise you, I'll bring a real solution when I return to Domain 9, and it won't be long.
The inspection of the Infinite Sundial's infrastructure has led to a similar conclusion. We have examined it thoroughly again and again, but no adjustment is needed. This is a great result, I suppose. Now I'm proud to announce, the upgrade of the Infinite Sundial is a success! It's time to go back to District 9 and report everything to Teacher. Or should I use the term debrief?
Thank you, Master Yu, for looking after Breely and me all this time.
No problem. Thank you for your hard work. We are forever grateful for Hykros' help in solving our energy crisis. I look forward to more cooperation in the future. For example, the timestamp tech. Archon Larson of Hykros once expressed his interest in employing timestamps in Vera to help resist the darkness invasion. Mimi from Tianzhang Pavilion is already following up on this. We stand together through thick and thin. The information we have deciphered from the dark forms should be useful for Vera in combating the darkness.
The dark forms we brought back?
That's right. We can now confirm that it's a similar technology to Domain. The dark forms contain key information about the darkness. Due to limited computing power, sadly, we...
Master Yu, are you hoping to have
Exactly.
Guess those can communicate across time and space. I will report this to the headquarters.
Thank you, everyone. While Tempos continues to decipher, we will be here waiting for your good news.
Executor, Shirley, Master Yu has an important announcement to make, so please come to the Infinite Sundial at your earliest convenience.
Icarus?
Executor, Miss Shirley, it's good to see you're both doing well. The second group of reinforcement teams from Hykros has arrived in Dome.
You've really been a great help.
It seems you're already acquainted and there's no need for my introduction. I'll briefly explain my investigation and the decision from headquarters. The Gestos and Tempos are working together to decipher the dark forms. As for what the deciphered information means...
Nanyin.
That's right.